Simen. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Are you ready to show your rig?
Yeah.
Cool. Maybe could we start with your guitar?
Yeah. It's Fender Jaguar Baritone Special with humbuckers. It's shorter than other baritone guitars, but longer than a regular guitar.
Cool.
And
So is
that's
is this the only guitar you use with this band?
yeah, it's the only baritone I own.
Cool.
Yeah.
And how thick are the strings you're using?
13 to 68 or something like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
And we are going to have a look at the pedal board quite soon. But first, you are running into 3 different amps. Is that right?
Mm.
You're using a bass amp.
Yeah. This is not mine, but it's the size and sound that of the amp I'm going to get one day. Just a bass amp for the low end and the sub octave pedal that I use.
Yeah. Because you're routing different signals to the different amps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking a look at that soon.
Yeah.
And then we have this one.
Yeah. Super reverb from 76, I think. Really good amp.
Is this yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
All right.
Just bought it actually. It's a really good amp.
Cool.
Use it for many different things.
And it's from 64, did you say?
76.
76, okay.
I think.
All right.
Clean part of my guitar sound in this band, and the reverb is on 3 or 4. So
yeah.
Some reverb.
And you're using the first vibrato channel, right?
Yeah, but no vibrato.
Yeah.
On. It's also the reverb channel.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you're using that channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And then you are using Vox.
Yeah. For the distorted part of the sound. This is also mine. It's the amp that I bought when I was 18 years old.
Okay.
And yeah, I use it for the distorted sound, and the whammy part also goes into this one.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is it a really old one, or is it?
It was new like 10 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Should we have a look at the board, Simen?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of questions about the song Newspeak and how you did stuff, and especially about looping and stuff. So maybe if you just take us through the whole signal chain.
Yeah.
And we have a mic over there, so you are able to play some stuff as well and show people how it works.
Yeah. Should I explain and play?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first pedal is the boost and buff from Dr. Scientist, just to get the signal louder, so I avoid the noise from the pedals in the amps. I haven't gotten rid of it all, as you may hear.
Yeah. Is that a pedal that's always on?
It's always on. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Adds a little high end. But mainly it's for to avoid signal loss.
Cool.
And then goes on to the Line 6 DL4, which I use for looping. It has some cool features. It can pitch up and down and play reverse loops. I can show you thing that I use this for. I don't use this on Newspeak, but I use it on other songs.
Okay, because you also have a bass looper.
Yeah, they're in the chain.
Okay, cool.
I can just play something for you.
Cool. And do you use the bass switch with the line 6, or is that?
I use it for this one.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Out of this, it goes to the distortion overdrive reverb section. This is a clone of the Boss Blues driver. Just needed a normal distortion pedal, so I just tested like 7 or 8 of these mower pedals and liked this one the best.
Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a normal type of thing. A more crazy pedal is this one. It's from Ooh La La. It's modeled on the pedal I think is called Effector 13.
Right.
And it's it has a feedback loop thing on it, but I don't use that anymore. It's just kind of an oscillating fuzz, which does some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just somewhat. And,
yeah.
Just sounds cool.
Yeah.
Next one is the Hall of Fame from TC Electronic. Really good and cheap pedal.
Yeah. What settings are you running? Is it the church?
Yeah,
one?
it's church for the most part. With a full effect level, so it's really wet and big. It comes in handy in our live shows because we do a lot of improvising, and also use it on some of the songs. Kind of to put some melodies on top of the loops sometimes with a different sound.
All right.
And also use it sometimes like this. The next one is this one, the loop Station Rc3, which I do most of the looping with. Use it for the Newspeak loops. You can just play that.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Yeah, thanks.
So you're doing a lot of stuff between the looper and that switch and the tuner and the delay, right?
Yeah.
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 So how do you use the tuner in all of this stuff?
The tuner is it splits the signal between this one that goes to the bass amp. It adds a sub-octave sound, and when I press it, it turns the bass sound off. And the rest goes to the guitar amps. The delay goes to the guitar amps, and I tap the tempo on this one.
So that's what you're doing when you're like
yeah,
tapping it on when you're playing. Okay.
yeah. You have to hold it down for like 2 seconds, and it goes into tap mode, and then you have to tap it and then turn it off. Should be an easier way to do it, but this is what I have, so that's how I do it.
You seem to do it quite okay.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks.
And what do you use the switch for? The bass switch?
It's for stopping and deleting the loops.
Okay.
Some songs are very like becomes kind of a sample thing. The mid part where it's like this. something I can do. Sounds really massive.
Yeah.
From nothing to everything, very very fast.
Yeah.
And some songs I loop something, we play around that, and I delete the loop and make another one into the next part of the song. And instead of going down here and deleting it with my hand, I can just hold this for like a couple of seconds, and then it's gone.
And then you have a couple more pedals at the end.
Yeah, it's the Moogerfooger ring modulator. Sounds really nice.
Yeah, and you also told me before that you use this as kind of a drive pedal because of a preamp or something like that.
Yeah, the Moogerfooger pedals have nice sounding drive knob.
That is on all the time, and then you just bring in the modulator.
It's on even if the pedal's off.
Oh, okay.
It's always on.
Cool.
And I used this on the video too, I guess.
Yeah.
In the start. Yeah, sounds like a ring modulator.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Cool.
And at the end it's the whammy pedal, which splits into this goes
Wow.
noise is gone. This goes into the box, and the direct dry signal goes to the super reverb. So only one of them has the whammy signal. And, have it on pretty much always set on octave up.
Okay.
Plus normal octave. The harmony setting.
Okay, yeah. Do you ever use the expression pedal to do stuff, or?
Yeah, actually on Newspeak, on the recording on the album, I do the middle part. Sounds good. Yeah.
Cool. So you have the wet signal into the box and
the clean and dry into the super reverb.
yeah, and only the signal from this one goes into the bass amp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It's an attempt to get the biggest guitar sound possible with the whole spectrum.
Cool. I think you did it. Do you have one more thing you want to play before we wrap it up?
The teaser for the next Røros Garage video, maybe.
Yeah, cool.
This is a song where I switch the cables when we play live. It's called so when the tuner is turned on, it only goes to the bass amp. So yeah, we'll see why.
Yeah. And that's the song Billion Year Contract, right?
Yeah.
And you also have an album coming out, right?
Yeah, it's called Segway Nation. It's
Right.
out on Friday.
Okay. So we're not sure when this video is going to be released yet, but probably around release of the album.
Yeah, cool.
Do you have a Segway?
No.
Cool. Good. Alright, I think that's it, Simen.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing us, and it's a cool rig you have, I must say.
Thanks.
Yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.